Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Saber6, and today what you guys are watching is a double Moab on the map Bakara. Kind of a triple fail, not really. I died on an 11 and I ended the game on an 11. This is one of the lobbies that I like to get into because, yeah, they were pretty clueless. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. Today what I want to talk about is life. So, I've been thinking about life a little bit recently as I've gotten a little bit older. I'm 16, but I don't know, I feel like I turned 16, and when I was 15, I just didn't really care. I didn't really think about anything. But now, I'm thinking about the future, and I'm like, okay. I was sitting at my, I made myself breakfast, and I was sitting at the table, and I just looked out the window, and all of a sudden, it just kind of clued in that I was like, I'm 16. In like 3 years, people are already moving out. Well, I guess people are already moving out when you're 16, but that's when they get kicked out, or when they just, I don't know why they would want to move out when they're 16. Maybe to move in with a couple friends, but that's not the point. But yeah, I was sitting at the table, and I just glanced up out the window, and I was like, I can do this. I can live life. I can cook, I can clean. I'm basically a housewife. I mean, the only thing, like, I could move out right now and I would be set, other than financially. If I had money and I could do all the things that other people do, I could do it right now because I just could. I can cook, I can clean, I can do the dishes, I can do all that kind of stuff. I'm good with kids. I can, I'm good with animals. I have a dog, and she doesn't even know how to play, and I'm trying to teach her how to play, and I mean, it's working, but it's very slowly. It's a slow process. But yeah, like, I'm good with kids. I don't know about you guys, but I watch Roman Atwood every day. I've been watching him since he started his vlogs or whatever daily, and it's something that I really enjoy watching, and a lot of it is because of his kids. He's got a kid named Kane, and I can't remember how old he is. I think he's 3, maybe younger. I can't remember, but he's a great kid, and that's something that I would look forward to in life. And Roman is a great dad and a good role model. I would just have to find myself a Brittany, because she's she's a really good mom too. So yeah, that's kind of the only issue, I guess. I'm not the prettiest man, so finding a girl is going to be quite challenging, and finding a good girl, I guess, is also going to be pretty challenging. But once I do, hopefully it'll work out, and we'll do a whole bunch of things. I see the future, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a good future, even though, even if I don't, well, you see, I want to have a girlfriend and a wife, with my kid, because I really don't want to have, I don't want to adopt. I want to have my own kid. Though adopting wouldn't be the worst decision ever. I just feel like I would want to not adopt and have my own kid, because I don't know, I just feel like it'd be more authentic, maybe. But other than that, again, I've been thinking about life, and it's gone a long way. I have anxiety and autism and stuff, and sure, that doesn't affect a lot of people, because everybody has a little bit of anxiety with certain things. If you're going somewhere, you're and you don't quite know where you're going, obviously you're going to get a little bit anxious, but sorry for the pause right there. It was a host migration. Anyway, you're getting a little bit anxious, and it just kind of goes right through you. But for me, it stays in the bottom of my stomach, and then you got to go to the bathroom, then you got to do all that kind of stuff, and it's not fun. And I've had that for quite a few years, and I don't go to school because of it. And a lot of people don't really understand that. When I'm talking about hockey and that kind of stuff, they're all like, oh, did you go to school today? And I'm like, no. They're like, they ask you why, and they ask you a whole bunch of questions. Oh, I wish I could live your life. Well, you really don't, because it's not a fun life. With the autism, sure, it kind of helps a little bit, because I can do things that other people can do, because with my autism, a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people say, oh, you don't have autism, because I don't look like I have autism. Because a lot of people think, when they think of autism, they're like, oh yeah, they're yelling and screaming, and sure, everybody does a little bit of that. I make random noises that some people don't, hear. That's kind of part of my autism, but most of my autism is in my brain, which also, it's really hard to, say and stuff, because it's not, I don't get it fully either. So when I say autism, I honestly, when they said autism, when I was at the place that you get tested for stuff, when they said it, I was like, autism? What? I don't and then, I thought about it, and I was like, I don't scream and stuff. But then when I really thought about it, I'm like, I play Call of Duty, and all of a sudden I'm making these really stupid noises, and I just can't help it. I can't stop myself. And I guess I kind of started to think about it, and I was like, yeah, okay, I can see that. But she explained it to me a little bit, and she said, it's in your brain. It's how you think and stuff. So you guys, how when you're at school, you guys can say, or not say, but you guys can think about, okay, let's take division, for example. I can't do division. I can, but I can't write it down. So when somebody asks me to do division, I normally say I can't do it, because in school they make you write it down, and I can't write it down. It's all in my brain. I'll put down the answer instead of writing it down, and I'll get the answer wrong because, you have to write it down, and I just can't do it. So that's one thing. So I just say, I can't do division and that kind of stuff. It's really annoying, to be quite honest, to get those answers wrong, even when they're right. When they say, oh yeah, I'll show your work, but you did get the answer wrong, so here's 0.5. I can't show my work. It's not possible for me. That's another reason why my anxiety is, higher than, I guess, normal, because, there's things in school that happen that I can't really do, and then I get punished for it. And before I knew that I had autism, that's hard, because none of the teachers, they just think that you're a bad kid, that you don't want to do it, and it's not that. I wish, I honestly, right now, back to what I was saying about how some people say, that I wish that they could have my life. You really don't, because I wish that I could go to school, because if I don't go to school, you guys are going to have a good job, and I'm going to be sitting here doing the exact same thing, or working at McDonald's, because, I'm not smart enough to get the job. So, it's not a very fun, I'm always happy. I'm a really jolly guy, and I try to be the best that I can. I really try to be, down and sad and all that kind of stuff, just because, you have one life. Why don't you just live it to its full extent, whatever word that you want to say. Just live your life, that's what I'm trying to do. Again, with thinking about life, I thought about it, and I feel like I can do it. So that's going to be it for this commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a more serious, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it either way. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, guys, that's going to be me. This is SaberSticks, and I guess I should talk for a little bit more. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. It was a double Moab, but other than that, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, and peace.